Dari Utsman ibn Affan berkata, aku mendengar Nabi SAW bersabda, sesiapa yang membaca Bismillahilladzi la yadurru ma'asmihi syai'un fil ardi wala fis sama' wa huwas sami'ul alim, yang bermaksud dengan nama Allah yang dengan namanya tidak ada sesuatu pun yang dapat memberikan kemudaratan di bumi maupun di langit. Dialah yang maha mendengar lagi maha mengetahui. Sebanyak 3 kali, maka dia tidak akan ditimpa bala yang datang secara tiba-tiba sehingga subuh. Dan barang siapa yang membacanya ketika subuh sebanyak 3 kali, maka dia tidak akan ditimpa bala secara tiba-tiba sehingga petang, iaitu malam. Hadis rawahu Abu Dawud menurut Syekh Syu'ib Al-Arnud. Hadis ini adalah hasan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning Abid to all watching Perlis Mengaji 2020. So this marks the 3rd time of me being at here, and I am teacher Fatin Atikah Binti Roslan from SMK Syed Sirajuddin, and you can call me teacher Fatin. Before we start our lesson for today, I would like to thank Majlis Agama Islam dan Adat Istiadat Negeri Perlis, Kerajaan Negeri Perlis and Jabatan Pendidikan Negeri Perlis for this opportunity to share some tips on learning English. Okay, so our topic for today is the easy peasy future tense, and we shall focus on future tense, especially simple future tense and future continuous tense. And we shall look at how you can use these tenses exactly as we did last time with past tense, simple past, and past continuous tense. Okay? If you still remember my previous lesson on verbs and past tense, so by right you should know that verbs play an important role to tell time. Now you can see on the screen, this is the same table that shows the 3 tenses being used. So the tenses are divided into past tense, present tense, and future tense. Okay? If you had been watching my previous lesson on past tense, you are aware that this actually just to give an overview on the 3 tenses, which is past tense, present tense, and future tense. So let us focus on the verbs. Okay? You see the changes from past tense, and then present tense, and then future tense. So do you still remember that I told you future tense, they comes with will be, as you can see over here. Amir will be a Form 4 student. The girl will smile at me. A cat will be running around. I shall be interested in English. So it comes with will be or shall be, and there can also be shall or will have smile. And then we have shall be or will be running. Okay, or even shall be or will be interested. So most of the time you use will and shall. So these differences will be explained to you throughout our lesson for today. So what is future tense? As the word future over here suggests, okay, it is something that will happen in the future. So it can be the future activity, iaitu aktiviti di masa akan datang, or even the assumptions, which is andaian, prediction, jangkaan, assurance, kepastian, promise, perjanjian, and conditional, bersyarat, which you can see on the screen, okay? Okay, for example, we are going to look at future activity first. So, activity di masa akan datang. Let us look at number 1. We have, I will go to Thailand. Okay, I will go to Thailand. Saya akan pergi ke Thailand. This tells us that this is going to happen. Okay, last time we learned about the past. Okay, so this time around we are going to look at things that are going to happen in the future, maybe next week, or maybe tomorrow, maybe next year, or perhaps another 100 years. Okay, let us look at number 2. Okay, number 2 over here, I shall eat carrot cake by next Monday. Saya sepatutnya makan kek lobak menjelang Isnin nanti. So this tells us that in the future, which is next week and on Monday, okay, on Monday, I will eat carrot cake. So, nampak tak ayat-ayat future tense ni dia ada perkataan will, okay, will dan juga perkataan shall. Okay, dia membawa maksud akan. Okay, so we have will go, akan pergi, and shall eat, sepatutnya makan ataupun akan makan. Lebih kurang sama maksud dia. So it works the same way. And then we have this, okay. So beside future tense, as I said before, we can show assumptions, predictions, assurance and conditional, iaitu andaian, jangkaan, kepastian, perjanjian dan juga ayat yang bersyarat. Okay, so for example, we have 3 sentences over here. So let us look at one by one. Okay, number 1, winter will come soon. Okay, winter will come soon. Maksud dia, musim sejuk akan datang tak lama lagi. Okay, so this is assumption or prediction, di mana kita buat satu andaian ataupun jangkaan kata musim sejuk akan datang tak lama lagi. So let us look at number 2. So number 2, I promised that I will cook a delicious meal for you. Saya berjanji akan masak makanan sedap untuk awak. So this one is promise, iaitu satu perjanjian. You made a promise, buat perjanjian. So kita berjanji kita akan masak masakan yang sedap. Okay, so this is one of future tense too. Okay, number 3, if I have a big house. Okay, I repeat, if I have a big house, I will be happy to stay at home all day long. So when you use the word if over here, if ni yang menunjukkan dia adalah conditional. So situasi bersyarat, di mana kita bagi syarat dengan menyebut if. Okay, so kita cakap jika saya ada rumah besar, saya akan berasa gembira untuk duduk rumah sepanjang hari. So kita bagi syarat dekat situ, kalau rumah saya besar. Okay, so I want you to bear in mind the words are will and shall. So kita ada will, kita ada shall. Okay, contoh here. So this both of these words, okay, they actually define future tense, menunjukkan it's signify the future tense. So we have will maksud dia akan, and shall maksud dia sepatutnya, ataupun boleh kata dia maksud sama dengan will juga, akan. Okay, so let us look at this. On the screen is the timeline, okay, for tenses. As you can see, there is a red arrow pointing out both ways, okay. It shows that present tense, okay, over here is the middle of the timeline, and we have the past tense, okay, to your left, and where you talk about the past action, you talk about the past state of being, and while you have future tense over here, which is to your right, where you talk about action in the future, assumptions, promises, and conditional. Okay. Now I need you to pay attention to the first part. Okay, look over here. Okay, look over here. We did this last time with past tense, but I have to explain this again so you will get this in mind all the time. Nak bagi ingat. So I will repeat this again. So there are simple past. Okay, we have over here simple past, and then we have simple present. Okay. And then we have simple future tense. Okay, so you look at the timeline below them. So which this yellow section over here. So we have yellow section over here. Okay, it is a dot in the middle. You can see the dot over here. Okay. Now, there I divided the timeline in past tense into 2. So we have past tense into 2. Okay, present tense into 2 parts, and future tense into 2 parts. Okay, so this is because I want you to know that in each of the tense, okay, you still have the present time. So this one define the presence. Okay, this line, the yellow line, showing that it is the present times or something that is ongoing. It can be in past tense, it can be in present tense, or it can be in the future. Okay, so this yellow line defines the present time or at the moment. So if the action done before the dot, then it is in the past. For example, this one. Okay, let us look at future tense over here. So this yellow line, okay, is the present or on the moment, but then if it is done over here like this one, so it is something that happened in the past. Okay, and another one is the action done after the dot, so it can go after the dot, so it can go from here until here. Okay, like this one, like both of these, which means that it is something ongoing. Okay, so since our focus for today, okay, is future tense, so we shall look only at future tense timeline. Okay, as you can see over here, so we have four future tenses. Okay, so we have simple future tense, future perfect tense, future continuous tense, and future perfect continuous. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to explain to you one by one. So let us start with the first one. We have simple future tense. Okay, so simple future tense. Okay, it is action that will occur in the future, and it is something that is on the dot. Maksudnya dia jadi waktu tu juga. Okay, for example, I have here, as you can see, in 2021, okay, 2021, I will learn English. Okay, in 2021, I will learn English. So, maksudnya dekat sini, pada tahun 2021, saya akan belajar bahasa Inggeris. So, kita bercakap tentang perkara yang akan berlaku pada masa hadapan. We can talk about our action in the coming 50 years, for example. In another 50 years, I will be a grandmother, for example, okay? So, lagi 50 tahun, saya akan jadi seorang nenek. Okay. So, kita boleh cakap tentang even tempoh yang 100 years. So, it is still the future. So, as long as it is the future, and you talk about something that is on the present, okay, so it is simple future tense. Okay. So, let us proceed with next one, which is future perfect tense. Okay. Future perfect tense, this is about something that will have been completed. Okay, seharusnya selesai pada masa hadapan. Kita cakap tentang masa hadapan, tapi kita anggap seolah-olah macam dia patut dah selesai pada masa hadapan. For example, I have here, okay, I will have learned English when I get there. I repeat, I will have learned English when I get there. So, saya akan selesai belajar bahasa Inggeris bila saya sampai di sana. Sebab kita guna learn dekat sini, so maksud dia selesai. Okay, telah belajar. So, learned. Okay, learned with NT. Okay, so maksudnya telah. Benda tu dah akan berlaku dan telah selesai pada masa hadapan. Okay. Let us look at number 3. So number 3 we have future continuous tense. Okay, future continuous tense. Okay, over here. As you can see, the arrow here, it goes past the yellow line. Okay, over here. Okay, so this is to show that this activity is ongoing activity. It will happen in the future and it is ongoing. So this is exactly like we have learned in the past tense, except that this is going to happen and it is in the future. So that is the difference between past tense and future tense. So masih ongoing. Okay, for example, I have here, I will be learning English in the next 2 weeks. Okay, I repeat, I will be learning English in the next 2 weeks. Saya akan belajar bahasa Inggeris dalam masa 2 minggu lagi. Maksudnya, baru mula belajar dan ianya akan menjadi satu proses yang berterusan ataupun berlangsung. Walaupun in the future, tapi kita dah boleh cakap tentang proses ni. Kita boleh cakap yang, nanti in the future, benda ni akan berlangsung. Benda ni akan berjalan. Okay? Let's look at number 4, which is the last one. Okay, and the most complicated one. Okay, you look at the arrow, it got dot at the back, and it passes the yellow line over here. So this tells that the action is something you've been doing and it will be completed at some point in the future. Maksudnya dekat sini, kita sedang buat dan akan berhenti nanti dekat masa hadapan. Okay, for example, I have here, I will have been learning English in July for 3 years. I repeat, I will have been learning English in July for 3 years. Maksud dia, saya akan belajar bahasa Inggeris dalam bulan Julai ini selama 3 tahun. So, belajar bahasa Inggeris start dari Julai dan akan habis lepas dah cukup 3 tahun. Walaupun it is in the future, kita boleh describe. Okay? Okay, so look at the table on the screen. Okay, these are samples of verbs used in each tense. Okay, so look at the simple future tense. Okay, simple future tense over here. So we have will be, will talk, will play, will run, will get, will cut, and will put. So exactly the same as past tense, we have regular verbs and irregular verbs. The same with present tense, we have regular verbs and irregular verbs. But the thing over here, you can see that future tense, we use will, okay? Will and the base verbs. Okay, let's look at next one, future perfect. Future perfect tense, for example, we have will have talk, will have played, will have run, will have gotten, will have cut, and will have put, okay? So let's look at next one, which is future continuous, okay? Will be talking, will be playing, will be running, will be getting, will be cutting, will be putting. Okay, and the last one, which is future perfect continuous, will have been talking, will have been playing, will have been running, will have been getting, will have been cutting, will have been putting. Okay, I believe you can see the pattern here. So we have simple future. Simple future, as you can see, will you plus with the base verb. Okay, will plus the base verb. So we have like this one, will plus the verb to be, which is be, and then we have will plus the base verb talk, and then play, run, get, cut, and put. Okay, and then if you look at future perfect, for future perfect, okay, you can see that we use will have, and then we add with participle. So for right now, you just don't really have to pay attention for this one because we are not going to focus on this one. But participle is something that maybe you can ask your teachers to explain it to you next time, or perhaps we have a next session to talk about it, okay? And then we have this one, future continuous. In future continuous, you can see we use will be with verb and ing, okay? So we have will be talking, will be playing, so will be plus verb with ing. And then we have future perfect continuous, where you use will have been plus verb ing, okay? Will have been plus verb with ing, okay? So next time when you see the pattern, you will be able to identify which are simple future tense, which one is, again, future perfect, future continuous, or future perfect continuous. Okay. However, for this lesson, we shall focus on simple future tense and future continuous tense only. So let us look at the screen. Okay. You will see the base verbs. Okay. The base verbs. Over here we have base verb, simple future, and also future continuous. So I've been focusing. I want to focus on the verbs only. So here we have the base verb over here. So as you can see, the base verb for is and are, which is the verb to be, okay, we change it into will be and will be. So both are changed into will be in simple future, but we don't have any in future continuous, because in future continuous most of the time you use will be and then you add on with the verb plus ing. So you see over here, this is the action and stative verbs, okay? Here, bake, pay, run, care, know, grow, take, and understand. So these are action and stative verbs. They change to will plus the base verb for simple future, as you can see. So bake become will bake, pay become will pay, run become will run, care become will care, know become will know, grow will grow, take will take, understand will understand. So you simply take back the base verb, okay? But when it comes to future continuous, it will be a bit different. because this base verb, you need to add ing. So it should be like bake become will be baking, pay become will be paying, run become will be running, and then care become will be caring, know become will be knowing, grow become will be growing, take become will be taking, and understand become will be understanding. Okay, so this is just to give you the overview of future tense, especially these two tenses that we are going to focus on today, which is simple future and future continuous. Okay, now on your screen, we have a table with different colors. So in English, you learn verbs and tenses because you want to use it in everyday communication so that you actually can convey your ideas, okay? And in order for you to communicate, you will have to know how to use the verbs, okay? And tenses in sentences. So this is where you make use of these, which is subject, verb with suitable tenses, okay, depending on what you want to talk about, whether it is past, it is in the present, or it is in the future, and then with object, okay. So the table on the screen is with the positive sentence, and then we have the negative sentence, and then question forms, okay, of future tense. So let us check this one by one. So let's look at the first one. We have they will be in school. Okay, positive sentence, they will be in school. Negative sentence, they will not be in school. Okay, they will not be in school. And then we have questions form, will they be in school? Number 2, Safwan will prepare breakfast. For positive sentence, Safwan will prepare breakfast. And then for negative sentence, Safwan will not prepare breakfast. Safwan will not prepare breakfast. And for question form, we have, will Safwan prepare breakfast? Okay. And then we have the third one. For positive sentence, we have, I will catch the thief. And then, I will not catch the thief for negative sentence. And then we have question form, will I catch the thief? Okay. So, as you can see here, okay, you can look at the verbs. So the verbs are mainly will plus the base verb. So we have will be, which is plus with the verb to be. And then we have will prepare. Okay, will plus the base verb, prepare. Will catch, okay, catch, which is the base verb. And then we have this one, you just simply add not. But still you make use of will be, will prepare, will catch, okay. So it's the same thing. This actually shows that these are future, simple future tense. I'm sorry. Again, it is simple future tense. Okay, so what are let us see over here again. I told you guys last time, it is all about subject, verb with correct tenses, and object. And then you have to bear in mind the purpose is mainly to communicate, which is either to tell about the future, or you want to ask question, or you want to ask question about the future, making assumption, making promises, giving assurance, or even providing conditional to someone. So it is under communication, okay? So let us go back to the screen here. As you can see, for example, you can ask question and others can provide the answer, or it can go the other way around, where you can ask questions and then others provide the answer, okay? I'm sorry, others can ask question and you provide the answer. So for example, we have over here, will they be in school? So you can either answer, yes, they will be in school. No, they will not be in school. Or, will Safwan prepare breakfast? Yes, Safwan will prepare breakfast. Or, no, Safwan will not prepare breakfast. Will I catch the thief? Yes, I will catch the thief. Or, no, I will not catch the thief. So you can ask question, you can give statement, or you can give answers, okay? So what are the rules for simple future tense? Okay, so this is the first rule for simple future tense. Simple future with the verb to be, as you can see over here. Okay, so we are not going to use is or are. When it is in future, we make use of will or shall be. Okay, will be or shall be. So for the positive sentence, it should be subject plus with will be or shall be. As you can see over here, she will be a teacher. Ida will be tired. We will go to school. Many people will stay here. Okay, even though in present tense or past tense, like I said just now, you can use is, are, am, was, and were, but in the future tense, you can only use will be. Okay, so will be. No, we don't use will is, will are. So tak ada. So we use will be. Okay. And now let us look at next one, which is the negative sentences. Okay. Okay, negative sentences. When you want to make a simple future negative sentences, you just have to add not, okay? Not in the middle, between will and be, okay? So, she will be a teacher will become she will not be a teacher. So, you put in not between will and be. Ida will be tired. Ida will not be tired. We will go to school. We will not go to school. Many people will stay here. Many people will not stay here. Okay, but for the question form, you have to have will. So you need to change the arrangement. We start with will or shall, and then plus with the subject, and then plus be. So for example, you can see here we have she will be a teacher. So she is the subject, and then we have will and be over here. So you need to change that. You need to start with will and then continue with the subject, which is she, and then be. Only then you can continue with the object, which is a teacher. So will she be a teacher? And then we have Ida will be tired, become will Ida be tired? We will go to school. Will we go to school? Many people will stay here. Will many people stay here? Okay. And as you can see over here, question, okay, even though you have here, you have the negative form, which is not. But when it comes to question, I keep on telling you guys, you need to be neutral, okay? So you can't put not. So not over here cannot be in questions. Okay. Let us look at the next rule. Okay, so this is the rule if you want to make use of action or stative verbs. So we have action verb and stative verbs in the simple future tense sentences. Okay, remember that I told you that verb can be regular and irregular. So for simple future, we use only the base verb. Thus you can see here the rule is applicable for both. So boleh guna untuk regular dan juga irregular verb. The same, it goes the same sebab kita gunakan base verb, okay? Yang asal, verb kata kerja yang asal, tak ada tambah s, tak ada tambah ed, okay? So look over here, we have for positive sentences we have she will call me, Zaki will shower every day, you will feel hungry, the birds will fly high, okay? So as you can see, we use will or shall, subject plus will or shall, and then plus the base verb, okay? For negative sentences, it should be subject plus will not or shall not, and then you plus with the base verb. Okay, it is quite the same as the previous one. You just need to add in not, okay? So as you can see here, we have she will call him. So it becomes she will not call me. Okay, Zaki will shower every day. Zaki will not shower every day. You will feel hungry. You will not feel hungry. The birds will fly high. The birds will not fly high. Okay, and then for the question form over here, okay, it should be start with will, and then the subject, and then the base verb. Exactly the same as before. You just need to have will first, and then you continue with the subject, and then the base verb, okay? So, she will call me. Will she call me? Zaki will shower every day. Will Zaki shower every day? You will feel hungry. Will you feel hungry? The birds will fly high. Will the birds fly high? Okay. Now let us try completing this exercise together. So, because I've been telling you guys that only by answering this that you will get the idea, okay? Like I said before, trying to find answer to the exercise definitely will make you understand better. Okay, so for this exercise, you are given positive sentences over here and you are given negative sentences over here. So all you have to do is you need to look for the question form, okay, for each of the sentence. So let us look at the first one. The first one, I will be at home. Okay, I will be at home. So the rule for question form is will plus the subject plus be. So let us try to arrange the words accordingly. So we start with will and then the subject, which is I. So will, I, and then be. So perhaps this is the correct answer. Should we check? So yes, so the answer is will I be at home? Okay, let us look at number 2. It will rain on the street. Okay, it will rain on the street. The rule is quite the same. Oh no, the rule is exactly the same for regular and irregular verbs. So the question should start with will plus subject and then plus the base verb. So let us check. Will plus subject and then plus the base verb. As you can see here, rains with S is not the base verb. So the answer should be, will it rain on the street? So yes, correct? Okay, number 3. Azman will cook in the kitchen. Okay, Azman will cook in the kitchen. So the subject is Azman. The base verb is cook. Okay, so you should arrange it. Will plus the subject and then plus the base verb. So we have will, Azman, which is the subject, and then the base verb. Cooking is not the base verb. Cooking with ing means that it is not the base verb. The base verb. The base verb should be without ing. So will Azman cook in the kitchen? Yes. So let us proceed with the negative sentences. So we have 3 sentences over here. So the first one, the boys will not sleep soundly. Okay, the boys will not sleep soundly. Remember, I've been telling you, okay, a question should be neutral. You cannot put not, okay? And then the arrangement is the same as before, which we are going to start with will, and then the subject, and then the base verb. So let us check. Will, the subject, which is the boys, okay? And then the base verb, sleep, okay? Sleeping over here with ing is not the base verb. So the answer should be, will the boys sleep soundly? Okay, let us look at number 2. Number 2, she will not pay attention. Okay, she will not pay attention. I've been telling you guys most of the time, okay, you need to remember that question should be neutral. So will she not? We have not over here. So it becomes assumption. It's not neutral anymore. So the answer should be, will she pay attention? Okay, let us look at number 3. The lady will not attend any event. Okay, the lady will not attend any event. So remember that it should start with will plus the subject and then plus the base verb. Okay, so let us look over here. Will, it starts with was. Was is actually for past tense, so it shouldn't be here. So when we want to talk about future tense, you cannot look at was. The answer should be will. So the best answer or the correct answer is, will the lady attend any event? Okay. Now, I hope that you understand the simple future tense, where you need to have will or shall, and then you need to add with subject and then the base verb. Okay. Now on the screen, you can see 3 different colors of positive sentences, negative sentences, and question form. So let us read each of the sentences, okay? So we have, they will be writing in school. They will not be writing in school. Will they be writing in school? Alice will be cleaning the house. Alice will not be cleaning the house. Will Alice be cleaning the house? Number 3, I will be repairing a computer. I will not be repairing a computer. Will I be repairing a computer? Okay. As you can see, there are will, okay, and there are ing, okay, will writing, will cleaning, will repairing. So most of the time, will with the ing. So will signify the future tense, and ing over here, it signifies something that is ongoing, which we know most of the time it is continuous. So here what we are looking at right now is actually future continuous tense. So it works the same. We need to have the subject, the verb, and the object. Okay, so we are going to look at the rules. Okay, so what are the rules for future continuous tense? Apparently, for this one, we only have one rule, okay, which is for regular and irregular verb. Like I said just now, I said earlier, there is no verb to be, because we are going to use it, and we just going to use it with regular and irregular verbs. Okay. So most of the time, it shows that the action is ongoing. Like we have over here, for the positive sentences, you can have you can see she will be gardening. Okay, she will be gardening. And then we have you will be baking cake. And the dogs will be sleeping. Okay, so you make use of subject, and then will be, okay, will be or shall be, okay, and then plus with the verb. For example, over here we have garden, and then ing. So we add in ing, so it becomes will be gardening. Okay, this one bake become baking. This one sleep becomes sleeping. Okay, so the verb over here, we are not going to use the base verb. We are going to make it verb that show progress. So ing should be there. Okay. However, for negative sentences, yes, it is the same. You just need to add in not in the middle. So will not be gardening. We have she will be gardening, and then become she will not be gardening. You will be baking cake. You will not be baking cake. The dogs will be sleeping. The dogs will not be sleeping. Okay. And for the question forms, you can just put will plus the subject, will or shall, okay, plus the subject, and then plus with be, and then plus with the verb ing. Okay, so we have over here she will be gardening, so it will change. You are going to rearrange it. Will she be gardening? You will be baking cake. Will you be baking cake? The dogs will be sleeping. Will the dogs be sleeping? Okay, so this is pretty simple. It actually works the same. Okay, so let us try some exercises on future continuous tense. Okay. As you can see on the screen, there are positive and negative sentences again, and they are using future continuous tense. And all you need to do is look for the question form of each of the sentence. Okay, so we have 3 positive sentences and we have 3 negative sentences. I'm going to go one by one. We are going to do it together. Okay, so give a try. Number 1, Kisha will be going to school. Kisha will be going to school. What you need to remember over here is that you should not change the ing. Okay. You look over here. So we have will Kisha be go to school. So as I said just now, you shouldn't change the ing. The ing should be there. Okay, it should be there because that is what future tense exactly is. Future continuous. Okay, continuous tu menunjukkan dia ongoing. Bila ongoing ataupun benda yang berlaku ataupun berterusan sedang berjalan, memang kena ada ing tu. Okay, so for this number 1, Kisha will be going to school. Okay, you need to put in going. So will Kisha be going to school? And again, you need to look at the arrangement. Will plus the subject, and then plus be plus the verb with ing. Okay, so the answer is will Kisha be going to school? Okay. Let us look at number 2. The doctor will be helping me. Okay, the doctor will be helping me. You have to remember the arrangement over here. So we have over here, will the doctor be helping me, or will the be doctor helping me? Okay, so which one is the correct answer? So this is where you need to remember the arrangement. We should start with will, and then the subject over here, which is the doctor. Okay, the doctor is the subject. And then we should continue with be, and then the verb plus ing. So the answer, the correct answer is, will the doctor be helping me? Okay, there, that is the answer. So let's look at number 3. Okay, number 3, 2 birds will be eating in the cage. 2 birds will be eating in the cage. Okay, you can see the first option over here. Will 2 birds are eating in the cage? So are over here. Okay, are over here, and over here they make use of be. Okay, before that, let us look at the arrangement. So the arrangement should be will plus the subject. So both will plus the subject. Okay, and then plus with be. Okay, be. So this one, and then plus with the verb plus ing. Okay, so this is the correct answer. Will 2 birds be eating in the cage? Okay, why we cannot use this? Because are is only used in present tense. Kan present tense kita ada verb to be, teacher dah pernah sebut sebelum ni, kita ada is, are dengan am. For future tense, kita gunakan be. Okay, sebab kita nak gunakan will. Lepas will, memang kena guna be. Kita tak boleh guna will is, will are, okay, will am, tak ada. Okay, will was, will were pun tak ada. Okay, so let us look at negative sentences. So we have 3 sentences over here. So let's look at number 1. Her Jusna will not be coming to school. I repeat, okay, Her Jusna will not be coming to school. So you need to look for the question form, okay. As I've been telling you over and over again, a question should be neutral. Apa maksud neutral kat sini? Neutral is you don't put in not, like this one, okay. You don't put in not. When you put in not over here, will not Her Jusna be coming to school, or we can say will Her Jusna not be coming to school, it is as if you're making assumption yang maybe dia tak datang sekolah kot, macam tu. So that is wrong. A question should be neutral. So kita letakkan will Her Jusna be coming to school. Adakah Her Jusna akan datang ke sekolah? Okay, let us look at number 2. Okay, number 2, the cow will not be eating fish. The cow will not be eating fish. Yes, the sentence is quite fishy over here. So the cow will not be eating fish. What you need to do is look for the questions. Okay, we are going to look at the arrangement. So will plus the subject and then plus be. Okay, you can see over here not again. So when you say not, it's like you're making assumption, which is not neutral. Remember, a question should be neutral. So the correct answer for the cow will not be eating fish is, will the cow be eating fish? Okay, let us look at number 3. Okay, number 3, Hazrin will not be swimming here. Hazrin will not be swimming here. Okay, so as you can see over here, okay, will be Hazrin swimming here, and will Hazrin be swimming here? So what you need to look over here is actually the arrangement. You need to always bear this in mind. When it is future continuous tense, you start with will. Okay, for question form, you start with will plus the subject. So if you can see over here, will plus be, so it's wrong. Will plus the subject Hazrin plus be plus swimming, which is the verb and ing. So the answer is, will Hazrin be swimming here? Okay. By now, I think you know how sentences in simple future tense and future continuous tense should be like. So sekarang dah boleh nampak macam mana kan? Let us look at this. Okay. Since you have learned all the simple and continuous tenses for present tense, past tense and future tense, okay, we are going to cover everything today sebagai penutup kita. Okay, so we have over here present tense, past tense and future tense. So we are going to look at them in this simple overview that I prepared for you guys, and hopefully with this you will understand and keep them in mind to ensure better English learning and better usage of the language. Okay, lepas ni tak ada lagi masalah grammar in term of this. Okay, can you look at the table on the screen? So there are again past tense, present tense, future tense. Okay, what I want you to see here is how the verbs change when you use different tenses. So you need to please bear this in mind that present over here ni means sekarang, and then past tense means perkara yang dah pun lepas, and future means perkara yang bakal berlaku ataupun akan berlaku. Okay, so let us go one by one. We are going to look at all the sentences one by one. Okay, so number one, Izzatul is not a trainer at the gym. Okay, Izzatul is not a trainer at the gym. Okay, let's look at number two. 3 men walk by the street. Okay, 3 men walk by the street. Number 3, a few monkeys hang on the trees. Okay, a few monkeys hang on the trees. Number 4, these babies are sleeping. These babies are sleeping. Number 5, Nazia makes the bed. Nazia makes the bed. Number 6, a cat is swallowing a ball. Okay, a cat is swallowing a ball. So I want you to pay attention to the verbs. Okay, is not, walk, hang on, are sleeping, makes, is swallowing. So as you can see here, is ni pun dah nampak dah kata dia present tense. Okay, then we have men. Men, which is a plural subject, so it takes plural verb, walk without s. Okay, hang on, are sleeping. Okay, are over here, same with is, so verb to be dalam present tense. And then we have makes. Okay, Nazia, which is a singular subject, takes makes with s. So these are all present tense. Okay, and present tense ni menunjukkan perkara yang berlaku pada masa sekarang. Okay, let us look at the next one. Okay, look over here, the grey section over here, which is past tense. Okay, we have Izzatul was not a trainer at the gym. Okay, Izzatul was not a trainer at the gym. And then we have 3 men walk by the street. 3 men walk by the street. A few monkeys hang on the trees. A few monkeys hang on the trees. And then we have these babies were sleeping. These babies were sleeping. Nazia made the bed. Nazia made the bed. A cat was swallowing a ball. A cat was swallowing a ball. Okay. Again, over here, I want you to pay attention to the verb. Okay, the verb which is in red. So you look over here. In present tense, it is not. The moment you use past tense, we use was not. Walk become walk with ed. Hang on become hang on. Hang with ed. Okay, and then are sleeping become were sleeping. Makes become made, and then is swallowing become was swallowing. So the moment you want to talk about the past tense, whatever sentences that you use in the present, you change it into past tense, so dia akan jadi benda yang dah lepas. Okay, cara kita nak bercerita nanti. Okay, so whatever the action over here is showing something that is happening, okay, that happened now, and this one over here shows that the action that had happened or had been done in the past. Okay, let us look at this future tense. Okay, for future tense, we have Izzatul will not be a trainer at the gym. Okay, Izzatul will not be a trainer at the gym. Okay, 3 men will walk by the street. 3 men will walk by the street. A few monkeys will hang on the trees. A few monkeys will hang on the trees. These babies will be sleeping. These babies will be sleeping. Nazia will make the bed. Nazia will make the bed. And last one, a cat will be swallowing a ball. A cat will be swallowing a ball. So the verbs over here, okay, it shows the action in the future. So just now we have is not. When you want to talk about it, which had happened in the past, so it become was not. But if you want to talk about it that perhaps going to happen in the future, kita tukar pula jadi will not be. So is not, was not, will not be. Walk, walk with ed, and then will walk. So in the future semua ada will yang berbawa maksud akan. Okay, so we have hang on, will hang on, are sleeping, were sleeping, will be sleeping, makes, made, will make, is swallowing, was swallowing, will be swallowing. Okay, so I want you to look at this. So the moment you want to use past tense, all these sentences will be using past tense verb, and they will automatically perceive as something happened in the past, iaitu perkara yang telah pun berlaku. But when you use the future tense verb, they will automatically mean that something which will happen, yang akan berlaku. Okay, for example, number 1, Izzatul is not a trainer at the gym. Izzatul bukan pelatih di gym itu. And then, Izzatul was not a trainer at the gym. So we use was not. So maksud dia jadi, Izzatul dahulu bukanlah pelatih di gym itu. Okay. Look over here. For future tense, Izzatul will not be a trainer at the gym. So Izzatul tidak akan menjadi pelatih di gym itu. Ada perkataan akan dekat situ. So kita tahu perkara yang sedang berlaku, perkara yang telah pun berlaku, dan perkara yang bakal berlaku. Terpulang pada kamu macam mana kamu nak ceritakan perkara tu. How you want to tell the stories. So it depends on you which verb you want to use. Okay, let's go with to number 2. 3 men walk by the street. So 3 orang lelaki jalan di jalanan. 3 men walk by the street. 3 orang lelaki telah jalan di jalanan. And then we have 3 men will walk by the street. 3 orang lelaki akan jalan di jalanan. Okay, so again, you can choose how you want to tell the story or how you want to make use of the action. Okay, sama ada nak cakap pasal benda sekarang, benda yang dah lepas, ataupun benda yang akan datang, okay, in the future. So let's look at number 3. A few monkeys hang on the trees. Beberapa ekor monyet bergayut di atas pokok. For this one, a few monkeys hang on the trees. So past tense kan, hang on with ed. So ayat tu akan jadi beberapa ekor monyet telah bergayut di atas pokok. And then a few monkeys will hang on the trees. Beberapa ekor monyet akan bergayut di atas pokok. Number 4. These babies are sleeping. Bayi-bayi sedang tidur. Okay. And then for past tense, these babies were sleeping. Bayi-bayi sedang tidur, tetapi perkara ini berlaku pada masa yang lepas, pada masa lalu. Kita tetap guna juga these babies were sleeping. Bila kita guna were dekat sini, kita tahu kata kita tengah bercakap tentang perkara yang dah lepas. Walaupun pada masa tu baby tu tengah tidur. Maksudnya tempoh kita nak bercerita tu baby tu tengah tidur, tentang baby tu tengah tidur walaupun perkara yang dah lepas. And then these babies will be sleeping. Bayi-bayi sedang tidur, tapi kita nak fokus pada masa akan datang. So tindakan masih sama, iaitu sedang tidur, cuma masa kejadian tu jadi berbeza bergantung pada kita nak cerita tu. Sama ada kita bercakap tentang perkara yang sedang berlaku, perkara yang telah pun berlaku, ataupun perkara yang akan berlaku. Okay, let us look at number 5. Naziah makes the bed. Maksud dia, Naziah siapkan tempat tidur. Naziah made the bed. Okay, made dekat sini, maksud dia Naziah telah siapkan tempat tidur. And then we have Naziah will make the bed. Yang bermaksud Naziah akan siapkan tempat tidur. Okay, so same as the babies just now. So bergantung pada kamu nak cerita tentang perkara yang sedang berlaku, nak bercakap tentang perkara yang dah lepas, ataupun perkara in the future. Maybe in the future, Naziah ni nak siapkan tempat tidur dia. Okay? Kita nak cakap, esok Naziah nak siapkan tempat tidur dia. Ataupun kemarin Naziah dah siapkan tempat tidur dia. Okay? And then we have number 6. A cat is swallowing a ball. Okay? Maksud dia, seekor kucing sedang menelan sebiji bola. Okay, perkara sedang berlaku pada waktu tu. A cat was swallowing a ball. Maksud dia, seekor kucing sedang menelan sebiji bola pada masa lalu. Maksudnya, maybe yesterday, a cat was swallowing a ball. Kemarin, ada kucing tu sedang telan sebiji bola. Okay? And we have a cat will be swallowing a ball. Seekor kucing sedang menelan sebiji bola pada masa yang akan datang. Maybe in 3 years, a cat will be swallowing a ball. Dalam masa 3 tahun lagi, ada seekor kucing yang akan telan sebiji bola. Okay? Okay. They are actually simple as long as you know when you want to use present tense, past tense or future tense. Okay? So let us try some exercise. We are going to go fast on this. Like Mrs. Malhotra is in India. So if you want to make it future, you need to make use of will. So was over here is actually past tense. So the answer is Mrs. Malhotra will be in India. Look at number 2. 20 boys played at the playground. So played over here show that it is past tense. So when you want to make it into future, you need to make use of will. Okay, so will, dekat sini tak ada sebut not. So this one salah lah. The only answer is 20 boys will play at the playground. Okay, look at number 3. Are you out of your mind? Okay, are digunakan untuk present tense. So if you want to use future tense, you need to make use of will. So both are using will, but look at the arrangement. This is a question, so it should be will plus the subject and then plus be. So the answer should be, will you be out of your mind? Okay? Oops, sorry. Okay, look at number 4. The cute kitten jumps happily. So when it is in future, you make use of the word will. So after will, it should be base verb. So this one, jumps with S is wrong. So the correct answer is the cute kitten will jump happily. Look at number 5. My uncle did not buy 17 houses. So did not buy, you need to change into future. So did become will. So will not buy 17 houses. Look at the arrangement. It should be the same. So my uncle will not buy 17 houses. Easy. Number 6. This is the most easy. Okay, the easiest one. Sorry, this is the easiest one. The books are mine. Are mine. So this is the verb to be. So verb to be, when you want to change it into future tense, it should be will be. Will saja salah. Dia kena ada be, which is the verb to be. So the books will be mine. Look at number 7. Aisha's sister cried out loud. So cried over here is past tense. When you want to change it into future tense, you need to make use of will. Okay, so will ada, both ada will, but base verb. Cried is not a base verb. So Aisha's sister will cry out loud. Okay, and the last one. Did it cost you much? Did it cost you much? Okay, did it cost you much? So did over here, you want to change into future tense, you need to make use of will. So did it cost you much? So over here, will it cost you much? Is actually for present tense. Okay, so the correct answer is, will it cost you much? Okay, so as you can see, so we have covered everything. So now you can see that we have the present tense, the past tense, and the future tense, and you managed to understand everything. So I guess that is all for today, and I hope with this lesson, you will be able to understand English verb, English tenses, and along the way improve on your sentence structure too. Remember back that tenses are divided into simple present, the one that we had learned, simple present, simple past, simple future, and then we had learned about the present continuous, past continuous, and also future continuous. And this will be used in everyday communication, especially in your sentence structure, and you know how to talk or ask questions. Okay, take care. And you guys will be back to school soon, so make use of this when you learn English. I guess that's all. Till we meet again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.
Daripada Anas bin Malik radhiyallahu anhu berkata, Nabi SAW pernah berdoa, Allahumma inni a'udzubika minal barasi wal jununi wal juzami wa min sayil asqam. Ya Allah, aku berlindung denganmu daripada penyakit sopak, penyakit gila, penyakit kusta dan penyakit-penyakit yang buruk. Hadis diriwayatkan oleh Al-Imam Abu Dawud dengan sanad yang sahih.